the 75th anniversary for the IDA conference. I'm still the dyslexia single. My podcasting partner, Melissa, is still stuck in DFW traffic. And we have with us now
Ramona Pittman.
Okay, Ramona, so you're a speaker. What topic were you speaking on today, this week?
So I'm going to discuss African American students and how their language is different than a language that is expected to be spoken at school.
Oh my goodness, can you fill me in a little bit more about some of the high points of your lecture, since I can't attend?
So we know that roughly 80% of African American children speak a language called African American English. And with this language, the phonological and morphosyntactic are grammatical. There are grammatical differences than the General American English, which is the language that's expected to be spoken and written in school, differs. And for some teachers, they look at this as a deficiency amongst African American students when it's really just a linguistic difference. So I'm going to be sharing with attendees the differences between African American English and General American English and some ways that we can support African American students' literacy development.
So can you tell me some ways we can support their development?
So one way first is to appreciate their language and understand that everyone's language is unique to them. And then the next thing, you want to be able to make sure that when students are doing tasks such as phonemic awareness tasks, phonics tasks, and so forth, that you acknowledge that there is a difference, but you also respect them at the same time. For example, if a student pronounces the word test, like T-E-S, test, versus test, it's very common for African American students to not pronounce the final phoneme on test. So that's okay. However, it may show up on phonemic awareness task where they may say that there are 3 phonemes in that word versus 4 phonemes. And where it will really show is when they begin to spell, and they spell the word test as T-E-S. And of course, people have different opinions of the matter, but we know that people will evaluate you, judge you based upon the way you spell. So
Yes.
we have to be cognizant of that and ensure that students, at the same time, while respecting their language, we let them know that there is a final t or final phoneme on that particular word.
Ramona, I would love to have you on our podcast for a longer session. Would you be willing to come back and interview for a longer session for the podcast?
I would love to.
Oh my gosh, I would love that so much. Thank you so much. And what time is your speech today?
I am presenting today at 3:30.
3:30. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And so this is the Dyslexia Single. Bye.